Georgia. Are you?
How you doing? Great to see you.
What has compelled you to do resistance against both nuclear weapons and drones?
I consider nuclear weapons and drones to be, both of them, to be weapons of mass destruction. If we use nuclear weapons again, we will literally vaporize thousands and thousands of people, lasting into the generations afterwards. In the manufacturing of those nuclear weapons, we are also causing hundreds and hundreds of deaths from the good Americans who have fought the battle of the Cold War and as a result have died from contamination, have also involved innocent civilians like my aunts who were working on the same grounds that we entered in our protest. Drones, some may not consider them to be weapons of mass destruction, but I do, because they kill thousands and thousands of innocent people indiscriminately, and over time they cause many women and children and other non-combatants to die in pursuit of some elusive terrorist that may or may not be present when the drone strikes. So I see them as connected with one another. And why would I do something as simple as cross two imaginary lines? It is to continue to resist and say, not in my name anymore, because all of us who profess to be Christians, who profess to be followers of all of the great religions, who don't resist, who don't stand up to this constant reliance on violence to solve all problems, we are complicit. We are complicit in what's going on in the world, and we have to, more of us need to stand up, keep the pressure on. Now, this particular trial today is about crossing an imaginary line at a campus that for the last 65 years has become a toxic dump site. And now I, for crossing a simple little line, will be prosecuted for doing nothing violent other than to call attention to the toxicity that's being left at that site for generations to come. The company that was part of the problem that caused that contamination, what do they get? Where is the justice for them? If trespassing laws are designed to protect property, why aren't they in court? Why aren't they being prosecuted? Instead, they were given city financing, city incentives to build a whole new plant, I guess to continue the pollution at a bean field. And to the tune of $750 million. I as a taxpayer, I as a Christian, I as someone who is striving to be nonviolent myself, cannot stand by in conscience and not attempt to resist, even in this small way.
Amen.